What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're Lance and Lauren with the Living in Sacramento team, and today we have a super fun one. We are gonna be showcasing some amazing high-end luxury homes that are gonna be situated on acreage lots inside of an awesome gated community in the Sierra Nevada foothills.
Let's check it out. All right, so jumping back into today's video, we are gonna be in the beautiful Sacramento suburb known as Rescue, California. All right, so Rescue is gonna be located just about 40 minutes east of Sacramento, just past Folsom and El Dorado Hills, along Highway 50 as you're headed up towards South Lake Tahoe. All right, today we're gonna be at the beautiful Oak Haven by Blue Mountain Communities. Now this community at completion is gonna be 29 homes built on 1 to 2 acre lots. Now the total development span of this community is gonna be 90 acres. It's gonna be gated, and it's also gonna have some open nature areas as well.
All right, so make sure you stick around until the very end because we are going to be covering pricing, we're gonna be covering incentives, we're gonna be covering everything that this particular builder has to offer up here at this beautiful community at Oak Haven, and some of those homes are even offering $200,000 discounts. All right, so coming into this home, the first floor plan that we're gonna take you through is going to be their El Dorado floor plan. Now this one's gonna be a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3442 square foot single story that is going to absolutely knock your socks off. So the first thing that you're gonna see as you're coming into this home is you're gonna be greeted by this nice wide entry. You've got nice, gorgeous beam work with these 2 beautiful chandeliers coming in. And then right off to the right, you're gonna have kind of this bonus den room. Now in this home, you're definitely not going to need to reconfigure or change any of these rooms. This can be a complete dedicated office. You don't have to change anything with the door frame if you wanted to, and you wanted to kind of close it off for some privacy. So this one isn't going to have a closet in here, but the nice thing that you can see is just the great craftsmanship that's going to be in this home. So these are going to have anywhere between 9 to 14 foot ceilings. So obviously in this model right here, you're seeing the 14-foot ceilings, but great panel work, beautiful hardwood floors, a lot of custom design work that's going to be in and throughout this house. Now, some of the options and upgrades throughout this house can range anywhere from $50,000 up to $300,000, depending on how crazy that you want to go. So now as we come into this main living area, you're going to have a couple of different sections. So to one section, you're going to have a lot of your bedrooms. To the other section, you're going to have a few more bedrooms, but in this great living room area, you're going to have nice, tall, 14-foot ceilings in this main area. You're gonna have a living room. You're gonna have a beautiful gourmet chef's kitchen. You're gonna have a nice separated dining room in this house. And you're gonna have a beautiful California room that has the option to have this quadruple pane slider with a fireplace, TV, all the works out here. So coming over to this way, starting off, you're gonna see this big, beautiful kitchen. You've got a nice built-in refrigerator. And the other cool thing about this home is you're gonna have all electric in this house. So you're gonna have an all electric cooktop. You're gonna have the option for a lot of different finishes and features, but you've got this nice, big, long central island with a kitchen sink, farmhouse sink, beautiful hood. This home is gonna be absolutely gorgeous. To the left side of the refrigerator, you're gonna have a nice deep pantry with shelves that are gonna go all the way up to the ceiling. And you're gonna have cabinets that are gonna go all the way up to the ceiling as well too. Now, the biggest thing about this community is going to be the nature that's gonna be around it. So you're gonna have lots of windows in here, lots of natural light, because a lot of these homes are gonna be sitting on anywhere from 1 acre to 2 acre lots. So you're gonna have nice open views from a lot of different areas in your house, from your master bedroom, from your dining room, from your living room. So this home is gonna be absolutely gorgeous with some of these killer views. So that's kind of the nice thing about this community is you're gonna be up here in nature. A lot of these homes are actually not gonna have fences, which is not typical to a lot of the new constructions that we've shown you guys in the past. It's gonna be a lot of unobstructed views and a lot of beautiful scenery. So let's go ahead to one wing of the house, and then we'll take you to the master bedroom and some of the other side. Now, coming down this first hallway. This is gonna be right off of the main living area. This is gonna be closest to the kitchen, and this is gonna be going back towards the front of the house. So the first and foremost thing that we're gonna start is we're gonna have the laundry room. Now this is gonna be a laundry room slash mud room slash extra storage. So the nice thing is your pantry can stay your pantry. It can hold all of your stuff that you're gonna be using on a daily basis, but you can also have all of your appliances in there as well too. This is gonna be kind of more of a catch-all. So you're gonna have a utility closet. You're gonna have nice, good storage in here as well too. You have these beautiful kind of mudroom hooks that you can store backpacks, you can store purses, you can store shoes down here. But this is gonna be a great catch-all, great utility closet. Lots of ample space in here. You've got a nice countertop here for folding. You've got a sink if you gotta wash out some stains, but definitely a beautiful room in here with a lot of space in here for doing all of your laundry room activities. Now, as we come further back through the rest of the house, 2 of your bedrooms are gonna be down this hallway. So this first bedroom over to the left of the hallway is going to be over towards the side of the house. So you are gonna have one window that's gonna be behind Lauren, but again, nice and tall, 14-foot ceilings in here. You do have your sliding double closet door, but everything in here is gonna be upgraded and it's gonna be gorgeous. So definitely a lot of space in here for this room, and with the nice and tall ceilings, it doesn't feel cramped for the size of the room it is. So outside of this room, we're gonna see the secondary bathroom that's gonna be for this area of the home, as well as the last or one of the other secondary bedrooms. Now coming into the hallway, like I said, we're gonna have a secondary bathroom in here. Now this secondary bathroom is going to have a double vanity sink. It's going to have a linen closet inside so you can store all of your towels, plenty of storage underneath. And it's nice that you have this separated water closet shower room. So that way the 2 bedrooms that are down on this side of the house, one can be using the bathroom, one can be doing their, brushing their teeth, getting ready for school, whatever it may be, but you can still double use that room since these 2 rooms on this side of the house don't have their own bathroom. Now, the cool thing about this particular bedroom is you're going to have a walk-in closet. So the last bedroom had a, standard sliding door, 2-door closet. This one's gonna be a little bit more of a walk-in. You are gonna have some shelves right here as well. And then you have plenty of ample closet space. And then this particular room is gonna be towards the front of the house. So a little bit more light in this room. You've got 2 windows that are gonna be towards the top of the ceiling that are gonna be smaller windows that let in natural light. And then you're gonna have these 2 single hung windows that are gonna also allow a lot of natural light. So again, nice 14-foot ceilings, nice and tall. And then obviously some of the things that you see, this is a nice shiplap wall. Super easy to do if you wanna get like the panelings that are pre-made, but you can do a lot of these really nice finishes and features yourself if you don't wanna pay the builder to upgrade them. So let's go check out the other side of the house. We're gonna check out the other secondary bedroom. That's gonna be kind of a junior suite, the primary suite, and then we're also gonna save some time. We're gonna check out that backyard. Now, as we're coming back into the main living area, you are gonna have a fireplace in the living room. And we're gonna be coming back into this other section. So this section over here is going to be your half bathroom. You're gonna have a coat closet right here. This is actually gonna be a pretty big half bathroom. This is gonna be for all of your guests that are gonna come over to the house that aren't gonna be using your primary bathrooms for your family members. Now, this is gonna be the entry from the garage, and then coming into this last room, this is going to be kind of that junior suite. So this room is gonna have its own private bathroom, single vanity sink with a shower. You're also gonna have a nice walk-in closet over here. And then the nice thing is cool is you actually have a little bit of like a little desk area over here as well too. You probably put a dresser in here, but definitely a lot of space in this room, nice and tall ceilings, but you have a lot more usable space in here. This is gonna be next to the primary suite, but this is also gonna be to the side of the house behind the garage. Now, this is gonna be the main living area. This is where all the action is gonna happen in the house. You have a big spot over the fireplace to hang a TV, but this is a pretty big size room for a pretty decent sized sectional. So a lot of room in here. It's nice that you don't have this room separated by a dining room table that's gonna go into your kitchen, but definitely you can host some awesome Super Bowl parties in here. You can host some awesome, any kind of party that you're trying to entertain. This is gonna be a great space for that as well too. Now, last we're gonna be coming into the primary suite. Now this room is absolutely massive. It's probably a little bit excessive as it relates to the size of it, right? Because you can see they don't even have enough room to fill it up, but you have, again, the nice and tall 14-foot ceilings throughout the entire house. You've got a dresser, you've got a lot of natural windows that are gonna be facing towards the backyard. Again, this community isn't gonna have any fences that are gonna separate the lot sizes. So, a lot of these lots are gonna range anywhere from 1 acre to 2 acres in this particular development. So you're gonna have nice ample views throughout this entire little valley where this community is located at. So, you know, you're gonna want a lot of natural light. I probably wouldn't even put a lot of blinds on the back side of the house just because you're gonna be wanting to see all the nature, the deer coming down, just all the cool wildlife that you're gonna see in the back. But again, a massive size master bedroom. It doesn't have any access towards the backyard, but you don't really need that in here because there is a couple of entry points that we're gonna talk about to get into the backyard. Now this master bathroom is gonna be absolutely insane. So you've got a nice little linen cabinet right here. As soon as you walk in, you're gonna have, in my opinion, one of the coolest showers that we've seen. You're gonna have 2 shower heads in here. You're gonna have one shower head that's gonna be on this side. You're gonna have another shower head that's gonna be on that side. For those of you guys who like to take showers with your spouse, not for me, but maybe with 2 shower heads. Hey, you're gonna have a water closet right here. So this will have a door. Obviously they have it open just for the purpose of this. And then you're gonna have a double vanity sink in here. This one is more designed for her. It's got the little makeup vanity right here and then single vanity sink. And then to the right, you're gonna have another, his single vanity sink. And then the cool thing is this is gonna be framed by, or kind of the focal piece of this primary bath is going to be this soaking tub that's also going to have the ability to look out into the backyard, to experience nature, to see all of that that's going to be going on. On the other side of this primary bathroom is going to be this master closet, which is absolutely insane. You know, we've talked about closets this size that are just absolutely huge. You've got an upper and a lower, you've got all your cabinets built out, and you're gonna have probably another 10 feet above, you know, your normal closet space to do whatever you want. You can have more storage up there. You can put more shelves up there if you want, but kind of excessive. It's a massive room. You've got a lot of shelves right here too, more shelves over there, but let's go check out the backyard and really what makes this community super special. All right, now coming out here, the first thing that we want to talk about is going to be this quadruple slider. Now, most likely it's going to be an upgrade, but definitely something where you can open this thing entirely up and you're going to have a great indoor-outdoor converted space. There are going to be a couple of options and upgrades that you can choose depending on when you get out to this, but they do have some really cool incentives on some of these properties right now. So make sure you stick around to the very end because we are going to talk about some of those incentives that this builder's offering on these homes. We're going to talk about some of the discounts that they're offering. Some of them are offering as much as $200,000 off of their price. So, you know, you're going to have certain things like an outdoor fireplace, an outdoor TV, if you want to have that kind of space here. You know, it's wired for double fans. It's also got a couple of heaters out here in case it gets colder. But the nice thing about these California rooms is that you can be out here pretty much all 12 months out of the year, especially if you got some heaters. You're gonna be able to take in that nature and be out here about 12 months out of the year. Now, I would say 9 months out of the year, you're gonna have pretty perfect weather where you can be out here, no heaters, and you can still enjoy it. But you know, a couple months there is gonna be colder time in the winter, and there are gonna be a couple months in the summertime where you're probably not gonna wanna open up that door all the way. Now, the other thing that we also wanna touch on too is there is going to be an exterior access from the dining room on the just off of the kitchen too. So you do have another exterior access point to come out to this backyard. But a lot of this space, a lot of what makes this community so special is going to be the fact that these homes are going to be on 1 to 2 acre lots, depending on which lot that you find and which floor plan that you like. So stay tuned. Lauren is going to show you their biggest floor plan here in a second. We're also going to touch on a little bit about Rescue California and what makes this community so special and what are some of the things to do. All right, so before we jump into our second home, we're gonna take a quick little pause and we're gonna give you a little bit of information about Rescue California, where it's located at, what schools are assigned to this particular community, what fun things there are to do around there in this beautiful Sacramento suburb. But before we do that, make sure you go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so that way you are up to date on any future video that we drop on what it's like moving or relocating to the greater Sacramento metro. And more importantly, as much as we love making these videos, we also love helping you more with all of your real estate needs. So that phone number is going to be popping back up. Go ahead and reach out to us and book your one-on-one private Zoom session so where we can put together a game plan of what it's going to be like making the move to the greater Sacramento metro. Now, what makes this community different is you're going to be located just north of Cameron Park, and you're going to be right at the base of the Sierra Nevada foothills. So, you know, as you can see based off of some of the drone footage and just some of the B-roll that we've shot in this video. There's going to be a lot of really beautiful nature that's going to not only surround this community, but the town of Rescue, California. Now, a lot of times people feel like these communities that are a little bit more on these acreage lots or a little bit more in this rural part of the community are going to be super far away from amenities, but the nice thing is you are going to be pretty close to a lot of different amenities. So just to put it in perspective, you're only going to be about 10 to 12 minutes away from the El Dorado Hills Town Center, which is going to be just on the corner of Latrobe and Interstate 50. There's going to be a Nugget shopping center. There's going to be a movie theater there. There's going to be a Target. We featured the El Dorado Hills Town Center on a lot of our El Dorado Hills videos. So you're only going to be about 10 to 12 minutes from that. You're also going to have a brand new Raley's One Market that just opened up across the freeway on the north side of Interstate 50. So only about 10 to 12 minutes. Now, for some of you guys who ask us questions about, what about some of the other additional shopping, you're going to be about 15 to 16 minutes away from the Costco that's going to be located off of East Bidwell and Highway 50 in Folsom. That exit is also going to have a lot of different restaurants, a lot of different amenities. You're going to have a Lifetime Fitness there. You're going to have a Whole Foods. You're also going to have the Palladio Outdoor Shopping Mall, which is all going to be located off of the East Bidwell exit on Folsom. So, roughly about 10 to 12 minutes for grocery stores and kind of shopping, more of getting your eggs and your milk. And then you're going to be about 15 to 20 minutes from your bigger shopping, your Costco's and things like that.
Now, one thing we always want to make sure we touch on is the schools that are assigned to the homes that we show you. So this specific community is assigned to Green Valley Elementary School. It's currently rated a 5 out of 10. It's only about a 5-minute drive from this community. Now, the middle school is going to be Pleasant Grove Middle School, which is literally right outside the gates from this community. So you could walk there if you wanted to. You could drive, but you could really walk. It's right outside the gate. So that's really nice. That school is going to be rated a 6 out of 10. And then the high school for this community is going to be Ponderosa High School, which is actually located in Shingle Springs, but it's still super close. It's only a 10-minute drive, and that high school is rated an 8 out of 10.
So make sure if you want to verify or check any of these school ratings at any specific time, there will be a link down in the description for greatschools.org. That's where we're getting all these ratings. Even though the elementary and the middle school were rated a 5 and a 6, there were a lot of really positive comments from parents and people who actually sent their kids to those communities. So, this is going to be an area that's going to have a little bit lower population density. Their homes are going to be a lot more spread out. You're going to see a lot more properties on acreage up here. So those testing scores aren't going to necessarily reflect as accurately as maybe a higher population or a higher density area. Now, a lot of times people also ask, what are some of the fun things to do? So the reality is you're on the base of the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. So, the easy answer or the easy question is going to be, hey, if you want to go skiing up off of the 50 side, you're going to have 3 different ski resorts that are going to be located in South Lake Tahoe. You're going to have Sierra Tahoe, which is going to be your first one. You're also going to have Heavenly, which is going to be on the state line of California and Nevada. And then you're also going to be on the closer side to go towards Kirkwood, which is going to be located off of Highway 88. Those are going to be kind of the easy things. South Lake Tahoe is always going to be a fun place to, go check out some casinos, go to gamble, check out some shows that are right on Lake Tahoe. You've got the Edgewood Celebrity Golf Tournament. So a lot of really cool things on the South Lake Tahoe side. But now let's say if you want to stay a little bit closer to town, being that you're in the foothills, you're going to be, just minutes away from a lot of hiking and biking trails. You're going to be super close to Folsom Lake and the Browns Valley entrance in El Dorado Hills if you wanted to go take your boat out to Folsom Lake. So if you wanted to go do a little bit of closer gambling, Red Hawk Casino and Event Center is going to be a little bit closer. That's going to be on the 50 side just as you're going up, again, 50 east towards South Lake Tahoe. And finally, and especially with it being the fall season, I would say my absolute favorite thing that's going to be on the 50 side is going to be checking out Apple Hill. Now, Apple Hill is going to be on the north side of Placerville. It's going to be a bunch of different apple orchards that are going to be, it's definitely going to be the fall thing to do this year if you want to check that out. But, we love going up in there, getting the apple fritters and apple donuts and apple wine and all the different apple items that you can get up at Apple Hill.
It's also a great place to go, not just during the fall season. You can go in the winter season. It's a great place to get up and go and cut down your Christmas tree. If you're one of those families that you like to cut down your Christmas tree, but you don't want to Griswold it and actually go through the forest, there's really cute Christmas tree farms out there where you can go pick your tree, they'll cut it down, and then you can bring it back. So super close for that too.
Yeah, Apple Hill. There's a couple of golf courses up here. You got Apple Mountain, you've got Serrano Country Club, and then you're also gonna have Empire Ranch. So a lot of really cool things to do as it relates to that. So let's just jump back into that second home. These homes are absolutely stunning, all on acreage lots, 1 to 2 acres.
All right, now we saved the best home for last. Now this home is absolutely gorgeous. It's gonna be a single story home. It's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. It also has a super cute junior suite. It's got some amazing features that I absolutely love, especially if you are looking for a home that's perfect for your family. If you've got multiple kiddos, you're gonna love this one. Now this is gonna be the reserve. It's 4,208 square feet, and it is amazing. So when you first walk in, you've got this really big kind of grand entrance. I love how wide it is. You've got the tall ceilings, you've got the crown molding. You've also got these arches that are kind of framed in, really giving that high-end luxury feel. You have plenty of space for an entry table, a little nice welcoming spot that's really, really nice. I love the style of front door that they did with the big windows. One of the themes that you'll notice throughout this home is that there is a ton of natural light as we go through it. Now the first room we're gonna go into is gonna be off to the left, right off of that entryway. This is gonna be your junior suite. So you do have the option for a little mini bar area over here. They've got a small fridge, they've got a sink, they've got some upper cabinets. You also have your sliding closet door over here. And now this room faces towards the front of the home. So you are gonna have multiple windows that are gonna look out towards the front, allowing a lot of natural light. Now, as you continue back this way, you're gonna have your own private bathroom that's gonna be attached to this bedroom. So you've got your shower, you've got your toilet, you've got your single vanity sink. So this is really the perfect spot in the home if you've got maybe an older teenager, maybe a college age student, maybe you've got grandma and grandpa who come and visit you a lot and you want them to have their own private space. Heck, maybe you even have a grandparent that lives with you. This is the perfect spot of the home. It's gonna give them their own private space. Now, coming across the hallway, bouncing back to the other side, this is gonna be your kiddos area. So you've got a nice little cabinetry here, perfect for, maybe some linen towels or organizational needs. Now, coming back towards the front of the house on this side is going to be another bedroom. Now, this is a really, really big bedroom. It's super wide. You can see how kind of long and narrow it is, but it's also wide this way. So you've got plenty of space. If maybe you've got multiple kiddos, this room is definitely big enough that they could share the room. You've got a window that's gonna face out towards the front of the home. But one of my favorite things about this home, one thing that I always wanted as a kid growing up was a Jack and Jill bathroom. And this home has that. So as you come this way, you're gonna have a single vanity sink here. It's gonna be specifically for this bedroom. And then on the opposite side of that, you're gonna have a walk-in closet that's pretty massive. So, I mean, I don't know about you, but my kiddos don't have that many clothes. I don't know that they need a closet that big because then they think they need more clothes. But then coming back further, you're gonna have this shared space where these 2 bedrooms would share the water closet as well as the shower over tub. So then there's gonna be doors that would close these off. So you could have one kid showering, one kid using the toilet, while they still have access to their own bathroom. So same thing, this is gonna mirror what the other side was. You're gonna have your single vanity sink, you're gonna have your massive walk-in closet, and then coming back this way is going to be the next kiddo's bedroom. So again, you can see how big this space is. You've got a window that looks out towards the side of the home. You've got stunning views from just about every window you look out in one of these homes because you've got tons of nature around. They left a lot of trees. A lot of times what we see with developers is they'll come in, they'll grade the land, and all of the old trees, the old oak trees, end up going away. That didn't happen in this neighborhood. They left plenty of trees that you can have natural beauty as you look outside your home. Let's go check out the rest of the home. All right, now coming back out into this big long entryway, this is gonna be a coat closet. This is also gonna be where your media panel is gonna be. So all of your cable internet stuff, that's gonna be inside of this closet as well, which is really nice because then it's not in your laundry room, it's also not in your master bedroom or bathroom. I really like the location they put it here. Now, we're gonna go off to another separate wing of this home. So coming this way, you're gonna have this really, really nice laundry room. They modeled it with a double set of stacked washer and dryer. So, you know, if you're a big family, you can definitely fit 2 of these like they have it. You can have laundry going all the time. You've got a nice sink over here, perfect for, you know, washing anything out or hand washing those items that you need to do. And then you've got this gorgeous cabinetry in this laundry room as well, with plenty of space for folding or organizing the laundry before it heads back to the bedrooms. Now, coming back out to the hallway across from the laundry room is gonna be this half bathroom. So you're gonna have a pretty big size half bathroom. You've got your toilet, you've got your floating vanity, and I do like the proper use of space, how they did this here. So instead of having a door that's either gonna swing out into the walkway or you're gonna have to try to shimmy around it into the bathroom, they did a pocket door, which is really just thoughtful, kind of shows you the thoughtfulness of the design throughout this house. All right, now walking further back, you're gonna have this nice little mudroom area with hooks where you could store your kiddos' backpacks. You've got plenty of space up here for storage as well as some drawers down here. Walking down a little bit further, this is gonna be where the entrance from your garage is gonna be. Now let me just kind of show you. Normally we don't get to see the garages in models because a lot of times they are locked, but you can see how massive this 3-car garage is. So all of these homes here are gonna have 3-car garages. This just kind of gives you an idea of how big they are, how wide they are. You've got plenty of space for 3 cars if that's what you need. You've got plenty of space for 2 cars. You could set up a gym on one side. So a lot of space. The other thing I love about the garage is that you still have the high ceiling. So if you're someone who shops at Costco a lot, maybe you have a ton of Christmas decorations, you know, you could still do those drop down racks. You could do cabinetry all along the side. You've got plenty of space for whatever you want to do out here. All right, now coming back into the entryway, we're gonna go back towards the back part of the home where kind of everything's gonna be happening. So you're gonna have the kitchen over here. We'll come to the kitchen in a minute, but then over here, you're gonna have this really nice dining room. One of my favorite things about these homes, and we saw it in the last one that Lance took you through too, is I love that they all gave them their own separate dining area that's close enough to everything else that's happening. So I love that the dining area isn't separating your living room space. You're not having to walk through it to get to the kitchen, but you can just see how massive this room is. Again, natural lighting throughout. You've got your windows over here. You've got a sliding glass door over there. This table, honestly, is probably too small for this space. You could really do a really big, massive table that is set up year round. So if you like to entertain, this is gonna be a great house to do that. All right, and then coming back this way, this is going to be your living room. So again, big open area, tons of natural lighting, stunning fireplace with the TV mounted over the top. I love the beamwork they did in this house. You can really see it. It just really shines. It gives you that high-end luxury feel. And then you've got your 4-way stacked slider that looks out to the backyard. So you can really open it up. You know, you can really have that space, indoor, outdoor space. You could do a really cool pool in this backyard. Lots of opportunity for whatever you're into. All right, now let's check out this kitchen. This kitchen is gorgeous. You've got this massive island, beautiful countertop. I love, it doesn't have the feel that we'd normally see. It's got like a honed feeling. The other thing that I think is super cool in this house is the high-end appliances. So let me just show you how cool this microwave is. It's a drawer microwave. You push a button, it opens up, put your food in, push the close button. So just high-end luxury items throughout this entire home. Then the other thing, so like Lance said before, these are 100% electric homes. And now we get a lot of people that when we tell them, you know, the home's gonna be all electric, a lot of people are like, oh, but I miss my gas. I like the nice gas range. I like the big fancy gas ranges. Well, you can actually get that in an electric range too, which is really nice. So this is a beautiful electric range. You've got the double oven down below. You've got multiple burners. You've got a griddle area over here. You still have the high-end feature in an electric home, which is really nice. You've got your farmhouse sink over here. You've got this really cool vent that looks like the cabinets. Just really thoughtful design throughout the entire home. Then you've got high-end refrigerator, a Thermador fridge. You've got your wine fridge. If you don't drink wine, we also know a lot of people that, maybe you're not into that. You can store your bubblies or whatever you like in there. Then you've got my favorite part that I still have yet to get myself is the walk-in pantry. Someday Lance will let me have one, or he'll build me one. But there's really a lot of space, lots of nice area in this home. The other thing I like is I like this extra countertop that's outside of the pantry, because one thing that I hate about kitchens is I hate when you see the appliances all over the countertops. But let's be real, your coffee pot has to live on your countertop because you use it every day, or maybe the air fryer. But I love that you have this spot over here where you can kind of hide those everyday appliances and then keep your kitchen looking nice. Now let's go check out that master bedroom. It does not disappoint. All right, so the master bedroom is going to be located in the back corner of the home. You're going to have this really cool seating area. So this could be like a seating area. You could almost make it like a kind of a getaway living room space for you and your husband, or this could be an office if you need a separate space because you've got a ton of kiddos. But the thing I love about this space is you've got this really cool fireplace that separates the sitting area from the main master bedroom. So walking around into the master bedroom, you still have a big space here. So just because they separated it with a sitting area, you're not really losing out on space in your master bedroom. You do have a slider in this model that will walk you out to the backyard. So if it were me, I would put a pool and a spa out there, because then I can go straight from my bedroom out to my spa and back in, which I absolutely love that they give you the option to get out to your backyard from the master. Now, another thing we've had people tell us about when we show new construction homes, and one of the things that's maybe different from the West Coast and the East Coast, is that a lot of people will tell us, why is there no door on your bathrooms? That's weird. But they did think that through here. You've got a sliding barn door here to close off the bathroom. Now, walking back into this bathroom, it's really got a spa-like retreat feel. You've got your water closet over there. You've got his and hers vanity sinks that are separated by the soaking tub. And then same thing, this home has your separate shower heads. The other thing too, I don't think Lance pointed out in the last home, is not only does it have separate shower heads, you could be showering on one side. You don't even have to move to let the other person in. You have your own separate door on each side for this awesome super shower. Now coming back further, this is going to be a little alcove, which is going to bring you into the master closet. You're going to have a linen closet right here. And then coming back in here, this is going to be your massive walk-in master closet. So tons of space for all of your clothes, all of his clothes. If this closet's not big enough for you, then you might need to downsize some of your clothing. But coming back around, it keeps going. So if you are a family with maybe a young kiddo, maybe you've got a baby or an infant on the way, maybe you're planning on having more kids, I love that this room is off of that bathroom. It's a straight walk through to the master. This is a perfect spot for a nursery. That's how they have it set up. It does have a slider that walks out to the side. But again, really, really nice that you have this separate nursery area. Maybe you don't have a baby and you're like, I have no idea what I would do with that space. This is another great spot for an office because it is tucked away from everything else. It's gonna be a quiet area where you can get your work done too. All right, now coming out to the backyard area, this home does have a really cool outdoor fireplace, just like the last one had. This one's gonna have like an L-shaped wraparound outside porch. So you've got your outdoor fireplace, you've got your spot for your TV, you've got really nice ceiling fans, you've got can lights out here. The other cool thing that I absolutely love is you have, I don't know if you can see them in the video, but you've got these heaters that they put in that are built in, like that kind of remind you of like, if you go to like a nice restaurant and you're sitting outside, they have the fancy heaters. It's nice that you have that because if you're like me, maybe you're not from California and the 60-degree weather or 50-degree weather is still warm to you, but it is not to me. So when you come out here having the option to be able to turn those on and heat up this outdoor space and actually use it in really any weather is awesome. It could be downpouring rain and with those heaters on, you're gonna be perfectly fine. Now it comes all the way back around and it goes even further. So it comes all the way around to this side where that four-way slider was off of the living room. So you could have a nice little sectional seating area out here. You could really build an awesome pool with a spa. You could do a ton of cool things. You could put a garden back here. You've got space to really have it all in this backyard.
All right, so that was the two amazing homes out here at Oak Haven, up here by Blue Mountain Communities. Now, a little bit about these communities and a little bit about the homes that we showed you. Now, everything at this community is going to be single-story floor plans. There's only going to be 29 homes and that are going to range anywhere from 1 acre to 2 acre lots. So we're going to touch on some of those and touch on some of the pricing, but there's going to be 29 homes and it's going to be on a total of about 90 acres out here. Now, the cool thing is about this community is they aren't going to have any specific Mello-Roos that's going to be blanketed over the entire community, but each home will have some of its own special assessments that'll range lot to lot. So we'll definitely want to get you some of that information, but the property tax rate is going to be 1.06%. And remember, like we said throughout this video, these homes are going to be all electric. Now, the home that I showed you was the first floor plan. It was their Eldorado floor plan. It was a single story. It was a 3442 square foot floor plan. It was a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3-car garage with the base price starting off at $1.453 million. Now, they do have a couple of quick move-ins. They have one that's actually going to be a 30-day close where they've upgraded to the 9s on this thing. They've probably put about $300,000 worth of options and upgrades, and they're cutting $200,000 off of that price. That quick move-in home that's going to be ready in 30 days or less is going to be listed at 1.54. So that's going to have probably the best bang for your buck if you really were in love with that particular floor plan.
All right, then I took you through the reserve floor plan, which was also a single story home. It's 4,208 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom home with 3.5 bathrooms and a 3-car garage. Now, the base price on this home is going to start at $1.57 million. Now, lot premiums can be anywhere from $0 to $100,000. Now, they do have one of this floor plan that is a quick move-in that is currently priced at $1.746 million. But that home also has $301,000 in upgrades. It also had a $75,000 lot premium, and this home has had $200,000 knocked off the price. It is a super cute home. It's got the Craftsman elevation.
Now, there is going to be an HOA at this community. It's going to be $379 a month, and that's going to cover the gated community. It's going to cover the private streets. So if this community was the community for you and you want some more information about it, or you want us to help you out with a purchase on this property, that phone number is going to be popping back up. We are the ones that answer every phone call, email, and text message, and we absolutely love it when you guys reach out to us. Now, if this community wasn't it for you, or you just want to go look at some maybe rural properties up in Rescue, or you want to check out Eldorado Hills or any of the other towns that we've featured on this channel, that phone number is still going to be popping up, and we recommend that you book your one-on-one private Zoom sessions. That way we can sit down, we can put together a game plan and figure out what's going to be the best way for you to make your move to the greater Sacramento Metro with the least amount of headache.